this beach that I'm on in Skerries is now a blue flag beach. So we know the water quality is very good here. If you observe in the pool here now, you'll see the green lettuce seaweed, and this is perfectly usable for salads. It doesn't have a thickening agent, it's just very, very flavoursome. And there, Patrick would have been out on the island off there. So Patrick would have eaten all this kind of stuff. So you can make your own pasta, not buy it, and you can do everything yourself, and the cost would only be pennies. Now, if you look here in this pool, you see the bladder wrack. But even as it goes on towards September, it even gets more gelatinous. But it'll be fine for a bath now. And the Roman soldiers around Patrick's time knew all the benefit of saltwater baths and seaweed baths, and they used to use this bladder rack to refresh themselves and to get over all sorts of aches and pains. And what it'd be wonderful for, if you'd a sore back from playing golf or running or racing or cycling or anything like that, a bath with this bladder rack in it, it's just superb. Costs nothing but to use a scissors and cut it off so that the bladder rack can replenish itself. So here's another piece of edible seaweed, kelp, and poaches very well and is actually full of iodine. So you wouldn't really want to eat a huge amount of it, just as a composite with other dishes, if you like, you know. Now, this is the result of our foraging, all inspired by the book. And we were able to find them all on the shore here in Skerries. They're full of trace elements like magnesium and iron and iodine. So and many more trace elements. I'm not a scientist, but they're really good for you. And I've been eating this stuff for years and years and years. So I'm going to try and make up an interesting pasta dish. But what a lovely way to get your kids out now in the springtime on the shore foraging for all this stuff. Just make sure that you've got a clean area, that it's a blue flag beach that you're getting from. So now, this is the sea spaghetti. And this one then is Alaria. But we would know that from growing out quite deep in the sea. Then this is the sea lettuce you saw me getting down in the pool at the shore. Beautiful for salads. This one here then, these are all like little bits of dillisk and little bits of other things gathered up, all edible, that I'm going to use to garnish the dish. And this is the famous dulsk or dilsk. And what they would do is in the summertime, they would put those on the rocks in the sun and try and dry it, and it becomes crispy and hard. So instead of eating potato skins and crisps from Tato and that, you should be eating this. And it's absolutely delicious with a bottle of beer or white wine. I put a little olive oil in there. I'm actually going to try and stay away completely from any butter or cream, because we're on a new kick now in the new year. We're trying to get off our weight and get more active. So I'm going to start off with my pasta. Here we're just cooked earlier. We're going to add in some of the sea spaghetti. So I'm throwing in a little of the Alaria from the deep water, and then a little bit of the lettuce, from the sea lettuce. I put in some carrot. I'm going to toss this now. So we're getting the sizzle into this now, and it's like everything else. It's not the steak or the eggs, it's the sizzle that counts. This is the carrageen moss, which is a natural thickener. So I'm going to put it in there, and a little bit of this juice. You can see how thick it is. We're nearly ready now, and it's just as quick as that to serve them up. But I'm kind of going on what St. Patrick would have gotten, what he would have had available to him. And this is exactly what he would have eaten. And people wonder, that's all for free down on the shore in Ireland. Anywhere around. So we're ready to plate up now. And you see how the carrageen moss has thickened everything up. So you don't need any thickening agent or anything. All this has been given to us by the sea. And then we're done, all for free. So every little ache and pain I ever had is melting away. Now this is becoming actually very gelatinous if you look at the water. But actually in September and October, this will issue a lot more jelly out, but it's absolutely fabulous for your skin and back, and anything else they might be covering up.